People are watching advertisement. Even I have seen many advertisements in my life. I feel that advertisements are really very interesting, and whenever we are watching any advertisement, it is really very interesting. One advertisement that I saw was about the tobacco and smoking. We all know that smoking and taking tobacco is really very bad for health, and it was the advertisement that was shown by the government of India to make the people aware about stop smoking and stop taking tobacco and live a healthy and good life. This advertisement was shown by one of the most popular film star Amitabh Bachchan, and he has given a very good message to the people who are doing smoking and taking tobacco on regular basis. And I think that this advertisement touched me a lot because even my father is smoking and taking tobacco on regular basis, and I showed this advertisement to my father, and I also feel that all the people should stop smoking. In this image, I can see that there is one person, and he is a very young person of around 20 or 25 years old, and it looked like that person is very handsome and looking very smart. I can also say that that person is wearing blue color jacket and wearing red color t-shirt inside the jacket, and the color of the person is very fair, and he is also wearing the sunglasses. It looks like the image is captured in the motion when the person is walking on the road. It looks like there is lot of things behind the person, and there are white or cream color railings for the protection. No other person is seen in the image, and the image is captured by some professional photographer. It looked like the person is modeling or doing very good acting in the image, and the one person is who is seen in the image is holding the sunglasses with one hand, and the other hand is on the railing while he is walking over there. The day is very sunny and it is full of sunlight. I also feel that it is captured in the afternoon time. There are various reasons why people borrow money from other people, like their friends, relatives, or other people. Generally, whenever the person is getting any unexpected expenditure, like the medical expense or some personal expense, so at that time they have to borrow money from some other people. Generally, they borrow money from their friends and relatives, but I feel that there are many situations when the relations are getting affected when the people are borrowing money from other people. I feel that when the person is borrowing money or asking for money and other person rejects the request, then it also affects the relation very badly, because the person feels that he or she is not willing to help in the emergency, and many times the people are not able to repay the money or refund the money that they have borrowed, and because of that the other person feel very bad after helping him. So borrowing money should only be done when there is lot of emergency and it is not possible to survive without money, so we should always take care. There are many family members in my family, like my father, mother, my brother, and other family members. But I feel that I am very similar to my mother because I have many characteristics that are very similar and equal like my mother. My mother is a very kind person and she is a very helpful lady. She is also cooking very good food, and almost all the characteristics of my mother are very similar to me. Even I am a very good cook and I also prepare delicious food like my mother. And apart from that, my behavior is also same like my mother. Me and my mother both like to talk to new people and socialize with them. If I talk about the looks, then even the color of the eyes and the hair color is very similar of me and my mother. My mother is very good person and I have learned many things from my mother since childhood, and I feel that my mother always helped me in becoming a good person and teach me many important lessons. There are many stories that I have heard in my life, and even I have read many books in my life. And one of the most popular story that I have heard was about Akbar and Birbal. Akbar and Birbal are very popular character in every childhood, and there are many stories that my grandfather told me in my childhood. I still remember all the stories because all the stories of Akbar and Birbal were really very interesting, and when my grandfather told me all the stories, I used to become very happy because all the stories were very interesting and they were always giving some message that help us in our life. My grandfather was telling all the story in a very interesting way, and he used to express everything in a very beautiful manner. I always like to listen story by my grandfather because the way of telling the story is really very important. I still remember the story of Akbar and Birbal, and the Birbal was a very intelligent person, but he was not rich. And Akbar was a very normal person having lot of money, but he was not a very smart person. I still remember a story about that man who was given an opportunity to get some gold coins, and for getting the gold coin, the Akbar told him that he will have to stand the entire evening in the cold water. And after the man successfully did that, he was not given the gift by the Akbar. And at the end of the story, he told us that as there was a candle nearby the water, so he was getting the heat from that. And it was really a very funny incident, and I became very happy when I heard about this story. My grandfather told me each and every part about the story, and at the end, Birbal explained the entire situation and he gave a similar example to make the situation understand to the King Akbar. And I think that this story was really very interesting, and I always get happy when I listen to it.